Testing, one, two, three. Testing, one, two, three. I can wait. This is gonna be good, kids. Hey Amy, can you hear me? Just say yes or no. Right? I got all the time in the world. This is gonna be good. Can you hear me? Just say yes or no, Amy. Can you hear me? Okay, cool. I'm gonna wait till a couple people get in the room. I hope you're doing all right. Blessed night. All right. One thing I hate is being slandered with a lie. So people sort of screw up and put himself in a position. Mr. George Parker, what is up? I'm just chilling. What the hell? All right. Just gonna wait. I want to get some people in here, right? Because I'm only gonna do this once. The truth from the lie, the fact from the fiction. You know, God and Jesus Christ hate people when they condemn people. They judge them. Most of them are greedy for money. I'm not. I live a simple life. Very simple. Okay. Well, just wait. There'll be people here. Right? And let me go. See, I know some tricks here. Watch this. Okay. Um, type something on my page. All right. I'm live on Facebook. Okay, just give me a second here, kids. Oh man, life is so good. You know? All right. Let me get a couple people in here. Okay, I'll bring about 50 in here. All right. Give me one more second and I'll have this done. All right. Okay, we go down here. Tracy Miller. Okay, let's bring some good people in here, all right? All right. You got to love it. Almost there, kids. Let's get Danny over in here. All right. Some people I don't like to bother because they've had people that passed away and they're dealing with some shit right now. Mike Smith, Doro, Jimmy. Okay. Yep. All right. Just give me one more second and I'll have it all done. All right. I just sent a message out. It's all good. All right, Charlie. Hey, you're here, brother. All right, all right. Charlie is a very special person, as much as all of you, the followers of Hell Yeah Radio and the Road to Recovery. All right. You know, when people try to slander you, they're going totally against God and Jesus Christ, and they're so religious, more religious than they'll ever be. All right, I'm going to put the clock at 8:14, so it's 8:11. So we'll get some more people in here. Okay, so it's all good. Hey, Deborah, what's up, man? What's up, George, Charlie, Amy? All right, I appreciate you coming. You're gonna love this one. All right. Do I look like? Oh God, I'm shaking. Like I'm so friggin' scared. Nah, I like being chill. So how are y'all doing now? You having a good time? Once I start this video, I want you to listen. You can post. You know me very good. I have helped so many people in my time, and then someone makes a bad business move on his part. All right, Thad Bronson. Hey, Mr. Joe, how you doing? Stay around for this one. All right, I'm gonna be. I got 2 minutes, and I'll start this. All right, you can post what you want. All right, and these people know me good, and the other people, I would like you all to share this. Okay, 100%. All right. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, people are getting a message right now. 3. Okay. Uh, okay, I'm just reading something. All right. We're going to start this out. Hey, Terry, what's up? I haven't talked. Holy shit. Terry, you haven't been here in a long time. I'll give you a clapping hands. All right. Listen. All right. About in June, I'm going to take it back to June. Now, you all know me as Pauly D from Hell Yeah Radio. You all know me as Pauly D, The Road to Recovery. I'm opening up some new courses, the tricks and the trade of Facebook. I know Facebook better than most people. All right. So, you get this guy, Thad Bronson, okay? About in June, I offered him to be a writer for my company. All right. Kid's only 27. I mean, he recovered from heroin or whatever. All right. See, let me tell you something. All right, Tracy Miller's in here. Let me tell you something, which is bullshit. All right. Now you make a business deal. I owned 10 companies that I ran. All right. 3 flight case companies to do the flight cases for the equipment for the stars. 3 nail salons I owned with my ex-wife. All right. I owned a recording studio. All right. I also owned a rehearsal studio. I had a guy in the back doing furniture restoration, and I also had a carpenter in the back of my shop. I had 9,585 square feet. All right. So this guy comes to me out of nowhere. How am I feeling? Okay, I'll get that. I'm hanging in there. All right? That'll be another fee. So, Brian Taylor, what is up? All right. So, the whole thing is this. This guy comes out, and I read his writing, and I said, hey, man, you can be a writer for Hell Yeah Radio. All right? 100%. I didn't ask the guy for money. All right? No money at all. I said, you could be a writer. So he goes like this. I'll give you $1,500 for a year. And he was only supposed to do the writing. All right? Like after an interview, get the writing. So he starts setting up all these shows and starts going into my major clientele. All right? And sets up interviews. Now, this kid's only 27, never accomplished no one in his life. And he also told me that, like, wow, I can't do 1,500. I only can do 1,000. I got to buy pot and I got to eat. All right. It wasn't about the money. I don't know where this kid was coming from. So I said, okay, here's what I'll do. I will let you write and do the reviews on shows. Okay? And I'll give you 2 spots with me to do the Day of Rock. Now that was my deal with him. All right? And with the deal, I am far from a fucking rip-off artist. So I said the 1,000 would go for a year of mixer. All right? A hard drive, a keyboard, and to pay the cable bill. I got all the receipts. I love the one that he put on Venmo, memo, vacation. I talked to my lawyers about that. My lawyers said the 3 wise men, which I wouldn't fuck with. They said, I guess he's going to send you and Jen on a vacation for $1,000. Started slandering me, going up my list. Because he started pushing it. He wanted the password to Hell Yeah Radio. If anyone thinks I'm that fucking crazy to ever give my passwords out, unless it's to a web designer, I'm not that crazy. Because out of all the shit I got harassed before, no one's going to slander me again. So he started putting out that I'm on drugs, I drink, I'm an alcoholic, I'm a narcissist, all this shit. You know what's really cool about Facebook? Wait, I want you to read this, all right? Now, this shows people's character. And I want you, he left at, if you want to donate to Road Recovery or, you know, all that stuff, okay, fine. He left at it. Oh, I brought him back for a reason. I wanted to make a fucking stupid fool out of him, dumb fuck. Oh, here's one, okay? Quit deleting my comments, Paul, and stop hiding the truth. Well, I'm telling you the truth. So I got 2. Okay, people like to write on my page, all right? And that's what I got. All right, so here it comes, kids. Are you ready? I'm going to give you 2. You know what? If you're not going to write something nice on my page and be positive, get the fuck off of it. All right? So I got this one here. All right? Now I was going to do YeahRadioi.net. All right? With Ronnie Borcher. My hip went out and I couldn't even walk. I crawled here and was planning to do last Friday YeahRadio.net, but someone didn't want to do it. They said I wasn't doing my job. So I guess business and money, the big money man that I never talked to, you gotta be kidding me. All right, so let me put this up here, and I want you to read this shit. All right, you gotta understand that with it, people shouldn't write horrible shit. All right, there you go. Now I'm going to sit back and I want you to read that where it says more. Okay. And what do you think about that? All right. People that believe in God do that to you. Jesus Christ. I got more faith in Jesus Christ than that. So now, while you're reading that one, now I'm going to bring the other one in. I'm a narcissist. Road recovery don't work. You got to be fucking kidding me. All right. Here we go. All right. So I'm going to let you soak this in for a minute while I chill. Now, being out here in Tennessee is like being out in Deliverance. I'm only fucking kidding. I want you to read them, and I want you to post what you think of them. All right? He had some nasty stuff up. All right? Now, this is a guy that is supposedly um, supposed to just be, he was supposed to be just doing, Thad Bronson was supposed to just be doing reviews. And he took it farther. He could make the radio station better, and I'm not good at it. Well, I like having fun. I've been a cripple for 9 years. All right? Now, if I get up and lift my shirt, I don't think you'll really want to see what's going on with me. First of all, they're not going to operate on me because, to tell you the truth, my gallbladder, they stick dye in you, not the contrast. And if your ducts are clogged, your gallbladder's shut. So they want to do 3 operations on me: my stomach, and where the stomach muscle split. I went in with my Dr. Kelly, and he says, we're not doing nothing on you. You might not make it off the table. Of course I will. God's got my back. Always that. You know, being sick is not fun. And everybody said with the road recovery, you couldn't cure yourself. I heard that a million times. You know why? I cared more about you, people, okay? And Brian, I've helped. He has cancer. I sit and talk to him. He listens. He don't deny that it don't work. All right? As much as Amy and everybody in here. The road recovery, when I came out of a coma, hey Lori, what's up? We're getting on the fact I got 2 things up there that were written about me. All right? Not very nice stuff. God-given people judging. Oh, I'm a God-given person. I'll put up the emoji hands. Please pray for me. Please, Daddy. It's a wonderful life. All right, who do we got here? Right? You got stage 3 cancer. Okay. So Lori, read that and hit the see more. It's not like see more hair. Okay. So these guys try to slander me. You know what? With my companies, my 3 companies, I was almost making $1 million a year just with Whitney Houston in 93, the Bodyguard tour. I was making on one tour $395,000. All right, so like that. Manufacturing's hard. You got to keep the place stocked. I had 9,895 square feet. So getting at the tool, you read that? You like that, Lori, right? Real nice shit. And these are your friends? So I didn't rip Thad Bronson out for $1,000 at all. He did it to himself. The minute he asked me for my password for the radio station, I'm not that crazy. I don't give that shit out. Only to web designers. Now, you all know me, okay? I've helped many people, Lori Welch, um, everybody that's on here has heard the road to recovery. Charlie, special guy in my life, that he does the right thing. He listens, we lay out stuff. Now, people laugh at, I just got the book deal. All right? I did get it. Okay. I got the book deal from Barnes and Noble. I have a lot of people in New York that I know that they're cutting me the biggest break because they think it's the best story out there of my whole life of surviving it, getting beat up every day in school. They try to kill me. I never had one day fun at school. All I wanted to do was get home and have a good time. I never had that. All right. I wasn't a fighter back then. I am. If someone comes to my door, they're fucked. So to get to the point, I never did anything underhanded to no one. Lori has donated to me. Basically, everybody has put in when I was sick with cancer, but it went to something, the contrast that they inject me with. So before they want to look at the cancer, they injected me. I couldn't walk for 4 years. Now you got all these people saying, well, you can walk now. No, I couldn't. Get on the computer. I got big money we're going to make. I don't care about fucking money. If you want to donate, and I think Lori and all you will agree, on every one of my posts, I have never, ever begged for a donation. Ever. Donations come from your heart and your soul. So when the people donated, I heard in my head, get up and help the people that helped you. And I got right on to the road recovery. All right? You know, I got a new writer in town. I'm not going to tell you who it is, but he's here. You know, my Wikipedia is going to be done. What have I done in life? I worked with over 29,000 musicians. 29,000, man. Now, how could I do that? All right. So you work with Whitney. They got all session players with them. I did all their cases and got to talk to them. Got Whitney Houston, Donna Summer, Brian Setzer Orchestra. Damn, man. I didn't do nothing in my life. I lived on an hour's sleep, if that. I've done 14 days straight in a row. And when Ron gets in here, Ron Haig, Ron worked for me. He was my manager. Karen Morgan was my office manager. She ran all my affairs. So when I had a bad partnership and I beat the IRS, it got stamp free in Jersey for $89,000. All right. And Ritual, yes. I miss Billy. Billy passed away. I wish he would have changed his ways. Then my father got murdered. His mother died on December 23rd of 13. That was the end of Ritual. Because I couldn't make it to his mother's funeral. Because I had to deal with my mom, who was 84 at the time. A couple months later, my mother flew over 14 stairs. If she would have hit the wall, I would have lost both my parents. They had to reconstruct their arm. My mom has 24 screws in her arm, two plates, a wire, and a titanium rod. All right, you like that? I got the pictures. The minute I see my mom's arm, I went up to the hospital. I go, Mom, this ain't good. I don't like putting the pictures up. They're horrifying. Hey, Will Wright, what's up? All right, Will's in the house. 2026 interviews on Hell Yeah Radio coming back. All right. So, we'll get back. See, when you make a business deal with me, I do something a little smart. I don't tape conversations with people. But when it comes down to a business meeting, I Snapchat everything. I will put up, after this feed, I will put up what Dad Bronson wrote in a row. Go read them. If he's on your list, all right? You know, sometimes you just got to know what you got to do, all right? Okay, hold on. All right. Hold on. Someone's asking me something. See, all right. So, let me see here. I expect. See, people don't think, like they think they're smart, but they're like on the Chinese restaurant menu, one dumb fuck. Hey, Dale George is in here? All right. Hey, Dale, what's up, man? I hope you had a good birthday, and I know it was a hard time for you, man. Okay, so we're gonna get to this one part here, all right? And I just got to go down my feed and find it. Hold on. All right. So, if you got this guy on your page, as much as Linda O'Neill and a bunch of other ones, I'm going to put a list up of I'm going to put a list up of people you should get off your page. All right? Because they are so toxic, it's not even funny. Now, who would have a Facebook page called facebook.com/make, create, destroy? That's really nice, man. Really nice. Hey, Deborah, what's up? The road recovery will be coming up, okay? I'm getting it all planned out. All right? A better show, but it's not a show, it's a course. I've gotten people, cured people, Clark Brown, I've cured from cancer. Now, the link I just put up, that's the guy who thinks I screwed him and all that. All right? So if you go in the back chat, I put up some chats that people talk about me. They were laughing. He was laughing at everybody's posts. I am smarter than him. I unblocked them off my page. Listen here, Thad. All right? All your mouth is a fucking pussy, so stick your fucking dick in it and shut the fuck up. You made the business deal. You lost it because you wanted to take over my radio station and get on it. You're a 27-year-old. I got years on you. You never did nothing in the fucking music business. You're like, oh, wow, I play in a club where there's almost no people. And he had the balls to say, on a feed I was doing, I play better than Lars Ulrich from Metallica. Oh, I'll message Lars that one. He'll get a kick out of that. You don't think I know these people? Sure I do. I could go to Twitter and get Charlie Benante, and he'll get right back to me. All right. Making cases weren't the easiest thing. All right, I would work day and night, man. I hate doing sales. Bowie was my best friend. B.B. King, Lou Reed, Greg Allman, and Butch Trucks, man, of the Allman Brothers who committed suicide. You lose these people. You don't think it hurts me? Sure it does. I can't cry about it. I wish Bowie was here. He would have got right in on this and said, you know what, why don't you all leave Paul alone? Now, when I got out to Tennessee, I don't know if I want to do this. How many people really want to see how sick I am? Right? Put a yes or a no in there. Do you want to see it? Do you want to see what I'm going through? And for people to come down on a handicapped person that I have no cure for NSF, lupus, two cysts on my own kidney, colitis of the legs. Do you all want to see it? I'll sit here and wait, and you say yes, I'll show you. And you're going to see something that is so fucked up. Oh, yeah, I'll choose my wars. You know that. I don't lose, Brian. Neither do you. I'm waiting for a yes or no. Do you want to see it? And then you'll realize what I'm going through. I can take pain. You could break my arm and I'll hit you with the other one. I don't cry. I've had 2,500 pounds of wood hit me in the back. They didn't reset my leg. They reset it 5 times without giving me any painkillers or anything. So the doctor said, man, you look really unhappy. Well, I said, shoot me up with 5,000 milligrams of Demerol, I'll be okay. I don't take painkillers. For one, we'll get that straight. Two, I've never done heroin, which Thad Bronson has. Okay? He's got pictures, man. I'll put them up. God, I have to copy them. What a train wreck. You know, I seen my friends, when heroin came around, I seen my friends dying. 1986, dying of AIDS, this, that, the other thing. Then I seen them do heroin. Went from coke to heroin. They were dying off little by little. I never smoked meth, never smoked crack, never did none of that shit. Yeah, I did drugs, but I quit everything at 22. I picked live or fucking die. Now, you know what? Most people don't follow. Now, my friend, you know, you got Brian here, Deborah here, you got Moon, Amy, you got Charlie. They're sitting here watching this. They want to hear. This isn't about hits, man. And that's one thing. All right? These girls that come out, tits for hits. Why would you do that and destroy yourself? Be yourself. I know it's hard when you get older to have a relationship with someone or find it. I always said in the road recovery, it'll find you. I'm not an attention grabber by far. It's not the numbers of people that come to my feeds or something like this. It's about knowledge and taking the right path. You got the right, the left, and the straight. If you don't walk the straight path, you think you'll make it to heaven, or will you go to hell? Fake news. Basically, the internet was the ruination of the world. It got people, as much as the news, so brainwashed. When I was doing a road recovery, I walked in, and this was during the pandemic. I asked my doctors, if you watch a feed, hundreds of feeds on the pandemic. Could you throw yourself into respiratory failure? Five big doctors said, Paul, you're totally right. See, with the road recovery, I also talked about cancer. You don't get major organ pain through your body. All right. Now, I will get up if you want me to. I'm still waiting. Do you want to see what I'm going through? And how people can friggin' slander me? Because a guy made a bad business move and my lawyer said he don't get a dime. He went up my whole list to my family, my sister, Jen, everybody. And sent them the nastiest foul-mouthed shit to my sister that my mother had to hear. My mom's 92 going on 93, which is bullshit. My mother will make it over 100. She has no health issues now. All right, Deb, I'll give you the choice. You want me to get up and you want to see what's going on? It might shock you. What do you think, Brian? Charlie? Should I show these people that are good people what's going on? Type in a yes or no. I'm giving you the choice right now because I'm not going to do this again. So put in a yes or no. What do you think, Brian? Charlie? Amy? Should I show the people? And let's see how normal this stuff is. No? No, be serious, bro. For once, you kill me, man. Guy with third stage cancer will crack me up, but I'll still help him. What do you say, Brian, in the real world? Should I show them? And maybe they'll get what the contrast can do. No? Okay. Actually, my stomach, I'm 190 pounds. My stomach, I look like I'm having... Oh, you want to see it? Okay, Deb, sorry. First of all, I was going to do this for a while, man. You know what? I want to get a kick. Now, what if I get on? How many... I'm on pregnant zone, all right? You seeing it? All right. How many hits do I get for these tits? Now, am I going to get 100 hits? That was a good one. Was it, motherfuckers? All right. Does this look normal? All right. Now, how do you feel? I don't want anyone to feel bad. For someone to tell me I wasn't doing my job and I couldn't get off the couch because my legs, I couldn't walk, all for the money, right? Money is the root of evil. You guys think about this shit, and I know I don't have to prove nothing. But you know what? When the book comes out, and I'm doing you guys a favor, all right? Charlie, thank you. One thing I'm not afraid of is dying. God's going to keep me around with Jesus Christ. No, bro, I'm actually 2 years pregnant. I can't get the kids out. I was going to name one after you, Brian. Brian the bitch. All right. So, I would like you to share this feed around. See, I don't care. There's more to it than meets the eye. Like I said, I'm not going to do no AI shit. But, am I 6 months pregnant, man? You're really, dude, I'm getting on. I'm going to call you after this. I got to call Charlie, though. But the whole thing is, in 9 years, I've taken the amount of pain that you would have probably shot yourself. And Brian knows, Charlie knows, Amy. I get vibrations through my legs. Sometimes I can't walk, but I'll always get the fuck up. Nothing will ever shake me, make me, or break me. And if you think about that, now the surprise is this. I'm going to do the book, but on YouTube, I'm doing 60 episodes of the book of my life. Road recovery was, I have a great heart for people with cancer, the SSI people. George Parker, and he'll tell you this, me and George had it out a long time ago. And George kept asking Jen, when I got out of here, can you tell Paul to please bring me back? When I brought George back, he was a different person from the road to recovery. All right? Clark Brown, a lot of people. See, what you don't see on Facebook is the emails I get to bring back the road recovery from Europe and everything. Hundreds of thousands. I stopped it because in my head I heard, you'll stop the road recovery, and when the people cry out, you'll come back. And that's the truth. I have a good friend named Billy Caputo. When I was sick with cancer and all the other shit, he's been on The View. He's been on a whole bunch of stuff. Psychic reader. Good friends with Mark Weiss, who used to manage Ritual. All right. Hey, Max, what's up? Max knows what's going on with me. You know, Max is a good guy. All right. Check out his music as much as Will Wright will be on 226's interviews. Okay. So I've been through hell and back, and it was all because of man. Man destroyed me. I warned people about the NSF. They all got it in 17. They sent me letters. Paul, you got to help me. I got NSF. It's actually like gadolinium poison. It's an earth metal that they inject you with the contrast to die. For PT scans, stress tests. So I would stay away from that crap. You go in and get it, you got a bad kidney, it'll rebound through your whole system like it did me. Now, my feeds these days are I'm very chilled. It's not like what happened to me with Steve Tars. I took on 25,000 hateful hits at 82 pounds. No one helped me, cops, nothing. Did it myself. Then I started Hell Yeah Radio. The greatest thing I ever did was that and the road recovery, and I'll tell you why. It took everybody's mind off the pandemic. Everybody was in that chat room. I play the most rare archived music you ever heard. I am going to play Max Brand at clubs because he does the songs that I like from the past. So, did I get COVID vaccine? No. I did get COVID. Jen got COVID. we're going up to the doctor, and as we were going, Jen heard a big, loud ring in her ear. She had COVID. She lost her hearing in one ear from COVID. Tendonitis. Or tendonitis. Jen can't hear in her one ear now. I beat COVID in 3 days. I have lupus. I was on hydroxychloroquine, all right, for my lupus. It's the same thing Trump and I'm not getting involved with politics. We're going to stop right there. Trump took it. A lot of people took it. And I will tell that Ronnie Borchert, for lupus, it helped me. You know, lupus is very painful. Like, my nervous system is shot. And how would you like to have over 460 seizures in your life? I got lead through my body from North Water. I got brain damage. I still think. God makes me think with Jesus Christ. I can still run my mouth like a motherfucker. You couldn't even keep up with me, all right? And I also can talk, and you can't tell me to shut the fuck up. How about that? The magic of God and Jesus Christ. The shot finished off my father. Yes, I know, Brian. I'm very sorry. I was I was there with you through that whole thing. It's very sad when you see that all these people are dying at a young age. The road recovery is the God-sent program, the answer to the cure. I can tell you how to cure a cold in an hour. I can tell you how to quit smoking in 30 days. I stopped Clark Brown from having Parkinson's. Now, to let you know, after I'm done with this feed, it goes up to my doctors. There's 10 doctors, right? They follow me. They want to know where I get the answers. It's very simple, 3 words. God, Jesus Christ. So if you don't want to believe me, when I came out of the coma, I had dyslexia, don't have it no more. I knew how to type. I was only right-handed. When I came out of the coma and started doing road recovery, I looked at my hands and I could motion them the same way. And as I was talking, damn, you would have thought I froze, man. You people would be hitting your phones like a motherfucker. The story I tell, it don't change. When you get on and you think about life, you don't lie. You don't twist the story. I'd rather tell the truth and get ridiculed for it. But when you do nothing wrong, I don't get ridiculed. The only people are the jealous people. Alright? Now these people that write this shit, that's 27, man. I'm coming up on 60, let's see. I'm coming up on 61 in November. So I got a lot of years on these people in the music business. I'm back to playing guitar. I'm working with a couple people. We're going to cut a couple albums, right? And I will always be there for the people that care. If you want to donate, you donate. Because what I'm about ready to do, it costs money. I don't say donate $100. Someone throws in 20, man, and you can get into the road recovery right in the door and get your answers and get your cures. so you can feel normal once in your life. And I am working with Brian with his cancer, 100%. That motherfucker ain't gonna die on me. He will get up. One thing I like about Brian, he's like me. And also Charlie. We're not afraid of dying. That's people's biggest fear, dying. Fear, it causes everything. It causes depression. It causes anxiety, panic attacks. You can stop that shit. Your mind is a powerful thing. And these people ridicule me and make up these lies. You've got to be kidding me. If you get cancer, you say, I hope I'm going to make it out of here and come out alive. Hope is a bullshit word. I hope I'm going to get better. No, you say I am going to get better, and I will. Evil people. I was figured if I got the answers from somewhere, the higher power, whatever, I feel bad that the people will rot in hell that did the evil things to me. They'll burn. It's not me doing it. You make your own choice. Mind over matter, that's a part of it. Also with the road recovery, music applies to it. All right? You look at Valerie Carter, ooh, child, things are going to be easier. Not by the 5 stair steps. All right? You listen to it. You listen to Sammy Rogers, Tin Man from Element. What are you going to do? Sit there and have your eyes because something went wrong and you got to rust them shut? I read into words, 100%. I'm going to get off here anyway, Deb. All right? Thanks for showing up. And thanks for listening. You know what? I think people are too busy that they can't sit down and say, I'm going to listen to Paul. And I appreciate everybody listening to it instead of going, hey, Bobby Sue, hey, Bobby Joe, if you were going to a lecture, man, and you sit that across the room, they'll throw you out of the auditorium. I want you all to have a blessed night. You seen it, what I'm dealing with, and these people are fucking with me? Well, maybe I'll take a ride. I think I'm going to have coffee with someone. I think they need a reality check. Well, you all have a great night, all right? And share this if you want. See, people have a problem with the share button. But when you share it, it's going to say write something on top. Watch this video. It tells you a lot about a person that took a hard blow 9 years ago. All right. You all have a great night. I care for you all. And I say a prayer for the sick people that are in here. Or if you lost a person. Okay? I say prayers for you all the time. Thank you, Deborah. We'll catch up, definitely. All right. It's not my last feed. I have a feed, and I'll throw it to the top. I would like you to watch it. It shows the effects of NSF. I wasn't going to put it up, but I decided to. I haven't talked about the NSF shit in a long time. I just don't want you to go in a hospital and get it. Then you might not walk or whatever. So if you want literature on the NSF, message me and I'll send you it. It's 4 videos. It'll tell you everything. Chuck Norris's wife had it. 17, put a lawsuit on pharmaceuticals. Oh my God. Everything disappeared, all the lawsuits. So have a great night. Love you. Brian, I'll give it to you in a little while. I got to talk to Charlie. And thank you for coming. You people are like my family. And, Laura, I'll be all right. You know, I just don't want to get Jen upset with this because it's not right to ever slander someone that did so much with so many people. What we doing? I'm gonna turn on the radio. I think, man. And once I do these two things, I'll turn the radio on for you. I'll put some. I'm still testing out the radio. It's almost done. Web pages in motion. Books in motion. Um, the road to recovery is coming. There's a lot of love here tonight, but there should have been a lot more people. But they'll review the video later on. You got it. So if you, like I said, Dad Bronson, all right, block this dude off your page as much as Linda O'Neill, all right? They're just toxic people, okay? Yeah, that guy really needs a reality check. I'm not the narcissist. He is. I am so fucking real. But with these people on Facebook, some of them, I've seen an elephant fly what they pull. All right? Hey, thank you all. All right? Review the video. Go over it again. And you might find out. That's why I do the road recovery. Except for I never shot dope, like I said. Never did methamphetamines or none of that shit. Never went to a methadone clinic. I've been doing the road recovery since 1993. All right, so I'm not new to it. That's another story. Have a great night, everybody. All right, and if I don't talk to you, I try to get around to everyone, and I do my best. I got a lot of people. Okay, and I'll tell Jen you're all in our prayers. You know, for her to get better. She's got to work 5 11-hour shifts. All right, it's going to be harder on her next week. So I pray for her, and that's what I'm going to do before I go to Charlie. I got to sit down here and pray how lucky I am to have people like you in my life. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I'll talk to you later. Have a blessed one.